Hello, my PBC family and friends. Pastor Brian here with another quick bite, living the Word. Today, our word, as we continue to look at the attributes of our God, our word's going to come from 1 John chapter 2, and we'll look at the end of the chapter there, verses 28 and 29. We're really going to be focusing on verse 29, though. Now, this attribute we'll be reading, again, kind of a little bit like the same one we looked at yesterday, is not necessarily an attribute that says God is, but it's the inferred attribute we can get from this. So, meaning that because of this, then if A, then B, and so on and so forth. It says in verse 28, 1 John chapter 2, verse 28, it says, "And now, little children, abide in him, that when he shall appear, we may have confidence and not be ashamed before him at his coming. If ye know that he is righteous, you know that every one that doth righteousness is born of him." There it is. If ye know that he is righteous, and everyone who is born of him, meaning we're his offspring, doth righteously. So the point of the attribute we're looking at right now is this: our God is righteous. Now, that means everything he does right. That means everything he chooses, every direction he goes, everything he allows for a righteous sake, for a purpose of righteousness. Even though sometimes to us it may appear like a hard thing, a bad thing, or a wicked thing even. Honestly, at the end of the day, is to bring about his righteousness. This is the key to understanding our God and his righteousness, is that he does not think like we think. His thoughts are above our thoughts. His ways are above our ways, as the Bible would say. So in other words, what we may consider to be right, God may not consider to be right. But we need to recognize that he is righteous and completely righteous in everything he chooses. So our God being righteous should give us confidence, because that means if he has chosen you as his child, that he is telling you now that, trust me, child, I'm doing righteously. You can trust me for everything I'm going to do, everything I'm going to choose, because I'm going to choose righteously. I'm only going to do what's right for you, right for me, right for the kingdom, and right for those around us. Even though at the moment it may not seem that way. Anybody who's ever been a parent understands this concept. How many times have we had to choose right for our children, even though they themselves wanted to choose unright or unrighteously? They wanted to choose something that wasn't right. But we knew what was right for them, being their parent. Well, so is our God. Our God knows what is right at all given times. And he's completely righteous, meaning there's nothing evil in him. There is nothing wicked in our God. So we can trust in that and wait upon him and recognize that even though I may not see it right now, Lord, I know that one day I will see the beauty of your righteousness and what you've done. So I hope this encourages you today. So no matter what you come against, remember that God is righteous. He is righteous. I love you. We love you. God loves you, and God's got this.